My mom called on Easter morning and canceled dinner. 3 hours later, she butt-dialed me from the table and told everyone I was too busy. That was the day I realized I wasn't family. I was optional. I'd always been the quiet one. My sister was the golden child with the picture-perfect life. My brother was the success story my parents bragged about. I was the easy kid, the low-maintenance one, the guy who still showed up when invited and never asked for anything back. Easter used to be our one guarantee. So when my mom said, "We're not doing it this year," with no reason, my stomach dropped. I tried to convince myself someone was sick. Then my phone rang again. No hello, just a room full of people. Forks clinking, laughter, chairs scraping. My dad, using that public prayer voice. "Heavenly Father, thank you for this meal." I stood in my silent kitchen, phone pressed to my ear. I heard my sister laughing. I heard my brother asking for deviled eggs. I heard my mom say, "Pass the ham." Then someone asked if I wasn't coming. My mom answered, casual and clean. Nate said he was busy. I hung up and stared at my cereal, turning to mush. After that, I stopped chasing them. No dramatic announcement. I just stopped initiating, and nobody noticed. A month later, my sister called like I was the problem. "So, are you mad at mom or something?" "I heard Easter," I said. She tried to smooth it over. "It wasn't a big deal." Lying to my face was a big deal, I said, and hung up. Then my birthday came. My parents didn't call. My sister texted near midnight. "Happy birthday. Hope it was chill." A few weeks later, I found out my brother got married. From Facebook. Tux photo. Big smiles. No invite, no heads up. That's when it stopped feeling accidental. Thanksgiving finished the job. Mom texted, "We're doing something small. No pressure to come." Then I saw the pictures. Everyone at the table, and a folded name card for my sister's dog. Not for me, for the dog. Months later, an invitation showed up in my mom's handwriting. My sister's backyard birthday. Gold foil. Adults only. No note, no apology. Just a performance. Like they needed me in the frame again. So I RSVP'd yes. One word. No emojis. Then I did 3 things. I introduced myself to my brother-in-law at a networking event, like we were strangers. I hired a photographer for candid coverage. And I showed up in a tailored 3-piece suit because I was done looking like the afterthought. The party was packed. My sister's smile went too bright. "Nate, you made it. Wouldn't miss it," I said. Later, she pulled everyone in for a toast and pointed right at me. "Nate, wanna say something?" I stepped forward, slow, and lifted my glass. Then I looked at my parents. Next, I looked at my sister. After that, I smiled like I'd been included all along. Then I said, "To Rachel and to family, however you define it." A few people laughed, confused, and looked around. I took one sip and walked away. 30 minutes later, I left without saying goodbye. The next morning, I emailed the family a private photo album link. No caption, no explanation, just images. And the camera caught what they never thought I'd prove. My sister turning her back while I stood 2 feet away. My mom cooing over the dog while I hovered at the edge. My brother working the crowd while I sat alone. The fallout came in texts and emails. "Some of these aren't flattering," my sister wrote. "Let's focus on the good times," my dad said. Then my brother-in-law messaged me, panicked, because someone at work had seen the album and asked questions. It turned out Perfect Family looked different when it was unfiltered. My mom called again. Her voice shook. "That album makes us look cold." I mailed her one printed photo. In the corner, I was blurred behind her shoulder, watching her love everyone else. On the back, I wrote 4 words. "This is how it felt." After that, I met with an attorney and updated my will. My parents, my sister, and my brother were explicitly excluded. Instead, I set up a small scholarship for kids dealing with family estrangement from emotional neglect. Then I emailed the paperwork to the same chain that used to forget me. "Since you forgot me, let's make it official." They didn't reply. They just unfollowed me, one by one. Quiet, casual, like always. The difference was, this time, I wasn't waiting to be picked. I was done pretending scraps were love. What would you have done? Keep swallowing it, or finally hold up the mirror?